Today we will learn how to create this text match cut effect in Davinci Resolve. This effect is very famous in documentary-style YouTube videos. So let's open Davinci Resolve and add your images to the timeline. Before starting, make it sure that the text you want to highlight should be in the center of the image. For example, if you search on Google to get some screenshots, avoid images like this. Here is the trick that I use often. Just play with zoom in and out option and try to bring the text in the center. You can zoom in and out by pressing Ctrl key and rotating the scroll wheel of the mouse. And you can also make the window smaller from here and adjust its size to change the location of the text to the center. So, after getting images, come back to Davinci and add the images to the timeline. Select all of the clips, right-click and then click on Change Clip Duration. And select the frame option and type here 5. And click on Change. This will make all the images 5 frames longer. Now click on this gap to select it, and right-click and select Ripple Delete to delete this gap. We can also select all of the clips, then go to Edit and click on Delete Gaps to delete all of these gaps at once. Now search in the Effects, Solid Color. Add it on the top of these clips, change its duration like this. Change its color. Then crop it from all sides and make little box to use it as a reference location for the main text that we want to highlight. Decrease its opacity so we can see the text behind it. Now move the playhead on the first clip, select the first clip, and in the inspector panel, change its zoom and position to fit the main text in this little box. In this way, do the same process for all of our images. Now we can rechange the opacity of this little box back to 100. And use crop options to make it like an underline effect. We can also animate it by adding keyframes on crop right option. Now, just add an adjustment clip on top of our clips. And open it in Fusion page. Now add a blur node and increase its strength little bit. Then add a rectangular mask, change its size and location. And invert the mask. You can see everything is blurred except our main text. Now increase some softness of the edges from Soft Edge option. You can change the strength of the blur according to your image. Moreover, we can add vignette effect to make it more professional. Now it's time to add sound effects. You can use any match cut sound effect. But I am using this flashlight sound effect from Davinci Sound Library. I just cut out small part of it. Hold Alt key and copy it by click and drag. Make as many copies as you want, and place the effect when the image changes. Let's play and see how it looks. If it seems slower, we can change its speed by selecting all of these clips including audio, and then right-click and select Create a Compound Clip. Now we can increase the speed of this compound clip. Now it is looking good. You can use more images if you want. But I am just copying the first clip just to make this tutorial. Now it's time to make it more interesting by animating the yaw and pitch. With the adjustment clip selected, add keyframes at the very first frame on the yaw and pitch. And change its values as shown in the video. And similarly at the last frame, changes these values to opposite side. If you start seeing some black area here, you can fix this just by increasing the zoom and adjusting the position. So, this is final result. Don't forget to check out my documentary style video editing course. Thanks for watching.